So it's almost 9 o'clock the night before the race, and it's raining, which means we're going to be on the rain course in the morning, which means pavement. And at this point I'm questioning my decision to go camping tonight.
Oh, but at this point we are on the rain course.
Basically, you're running down West Park Road, and every opportunity you have to take a left, you take a left. So you'll take a left down Marina Road, for instance. And now Marina Road is going to be a little confusing, so we'll have volunteers, but there are two. So you'll do one loop down to Lake Henry, and then come back, and then you'll do one loop as the boat marina over there. And then you kind of do that, and then come back.
Okay.
And then come back to West Park Road. And then you go West Park Road. This is called the day use area. It's like there's some picnic areas, and so you kind of just run along this loop. And then you get back on West Park Road, and then you go West Park Road to Campground 1, and you go around, you do a loop around Campground 1, and then to get to the aid station, it's a gravel road there. And it's, okay, this isn't to scale, because the gravel road's like 100 feet or something.
That's like where the cabins are.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you run down to the cabins, this is where the aid station is, and then you finish Campground 1, and then you go back out on West Park Road. And then you come out, and you come to the now defunct Campground 2, and so you do this little loop here. And you'll get back on West Park Road, and you come and you'll almost get to the third aid station. You'll be able to see it, but you won't be able to go there because you have to turn to the left once again and enter Campground 3 and do about a mile loop in Campground 3. And then you come to the aid station. And then when you get to the aid station, you'll do this Bunker Hill loop. And there's extra part of it that I haven't seen. I don't even know what it looks like.
A section that nobody here, in fact, that nobody that I know of, has ever seen or run on before. Just this morning, as we were clearing that special section, Mike certified it as totally cool.
That's some of the course highlights of the Hawk 100, a trail race put on by the Lawrence Trail Hawks. Fantastic race, and there are 3 distances available: the 100 miles, the 50 miles, and a marathon distance. I chose the 50 mile, and it was my first 50 miler. Thank you very much. Very exciting race. Let's talk through some of the specifics. The support. The support was fantastic. The Trailhawks organization has so many wonderful people in it and so many great volunteers. And they had 3 fully staffed aid stations. Because of the out and back nature of the course, you actually had a chance to hit each of those aid stations twice, giving you the feeling of really hitting like 6 aid stations. You never really went more than 6 miles without getting a full aid station. Potatoes with salt, Pringles, peanut M&Ms, plain M&Ms, Nutter Butter cookies, pickles, Oreo cookies, gels, Tailwind Nutrition, Honey Stinger waffles, sandwiches, tortilla wraps, and pretty much everything that you'd want to eat. The swag. The swag was fantastic. A great Trailhawks drop bag, fantastic long sleeve Trailhawks shirt, and for the finishers, this handcrafted mug by Maddie Mullins makes coffee, beer, every beverage taste better. And a 50-mile sticker that's going to get a prime location on my board. Running partners. One thing I have to call out about this race is the importance of running partners. I had the opportunity to run the race with Ashley and Emily. They were tremendous storytellers and great at helping keep the energy.
We just hit 36 miles, and so I think we're going to make it.
I think we're going to make it. Victory.
As a person who I've never run this far, do you have any advice for me for the last 14 miles?
Never trust a fart.
That's advice I was using during the first 36 miles.
The last loop, Ashley and I ran it all the way together. The pacing was fantastic, and we were getting so in sync, we were both picking the right spot to start walking and the right spot to start running. And it felt like a great Thelma and Louise moment as we ran across the finish line together. Thanks, Ashley and Emily, for helping me complete my first 50-miler. The finish line. One of the best parts of the race is finishing it and sitting around the finish line, drinking beer, eating food, and congratulating others as they cross the finish line. A moment like this is really the first race I had where there were 100-mile racers in it. These people are animals. It's unbelievable how they have so much endurance that after I've run 50 miles and I'm done, they turn around and go back out on the course 2 more times. Very, very impressive. So overall, definitely recommend this race. Clinton Lake is a great place to camp out, make a weekend of it, and very special thank you to all the volunteers that made this race so successful. The race director, Sherry Clover, her husband, and a bunch of volunteers made an amazing dinner the night before during the race briefing, which was just fantastic. So thank you very much. And a very special thank you to Sherry for pulling this all off. I know it's a great deal of stress leading up to it. I know the rain isn't what you wanted, but the way you led everybody and got everybody in the right place and did the alternative route, it just worked out fantastic. So thanks a bunch.
Gotta check out these skateboarders coming down. As they were calling out to each other, "Careful, walkers coming." The group in front of us said, "Not walkers, ultra runners." But in all fairness, right now coming up this hill, we look like walkers. Not walkers like in the Walking Dead sense of the word, just walkers like as in leisure activity walkers.